Now, over $150 billion were lost in the crypto market in just 3 days, and all because of FTX and FTT. And since then, the fall of FTX has sent shockwaves throughout the cryptocurrency industry, and the FTX scandal just seems to only be getting bigger by the minute. And in this video, I have some new information that you need to know if you hold cryptocurrency, as this could have some serious implications of the market moving forward. Now, for those of you that don't know what's been happening with FTX, I'm going to summarize everything in just a few minutes. You see, it all started when a journalist from CoinDesk, Ian Allison, published a report showing that a hedge fund closely linked to FTX called Alameda Research had about $5 billion of a token called FTT on its books. But the problem with Alameda holding that much FTT on its books is that FTX and Alameda actually print those tokens themselves. Now, this meant that the actual value of the FTX exchange was being falsely inflated by the billions of dollars in worthless FTT tokens that it printed out of thin air. And while the report didn't claim that FTT was worthless, it created a good deal of doubt about the financial well-being of the FTX exchange. And one of the people who took notice of this was ZZ, the CEO of Binance. Now, he quickly realized that FTX and FTT tokens may pose a significant risk to Binance and crypto markets more broadly. And that's when the panic set in quickly, and tens of thousands of FTX customers rushed to withdraw their funds from the exchange, and this is also known as a bank run. Now, from this, FTX was forced to reveal that it didn't actually have enough money to process everyone's withdrawal requests. And this also revealed that FTX had actually been using its clients' funds to blow up its own trading activities and simply didn't have the money on hand to return funds to its customers. Then the price of the FTT token plunged more than 80%, going all the way down from $25 to $3 in a matter of hours. Then Binance briefly calmed the market down by announcing that they would acquire FTX, essentially bailing them out. But unfortunately, Binance later backflipped on that decision, saying that the financial issues at FTX were out of their control and were beyond help. So then what happened afterwards? Well, after all of that happened, this then resulted in BlockFi halting withdrawals. And that's because BlockFi, which had been in talks of getting acquired by FTX in the summer, announced that they would not be able to operate business as usual, pausing withdrawals from the platform. Also, Voyager is now looking for new bidders, and Genesis has disclosed $175 million trapped in FTX. In addition to that, both FTX and Alameda Research have various exposures to dozens of companies and protocols, including Solana, Skybridge Capital, Yuga Labs, Voyager, and a lot more. Now, I'm thankful that I did not hold any of my funds in FTX, but it has been a horrible situation for many people out there. But I also think that this will be good for the industry, and it's going to increase transparency among exchanges and also increase self-custody and ownership of crypto, and also increase decentralization in the longer term, which is what crypto is all about. So here's where it really starts to get interesting, because things only seem to be getting worse. Well, it turns out that FTX had a secret backdoor built into its accounting system, which was all done by Sam Bankman-Fried. And this was used to move assets in the billions of dollars without triggering alerts to staff and external auditors. Now, apart from that, it seems like the FTX rabbit hole only goes even deeper, because new details have emerged showing that Sam, FTX's founder, was contributing nearly $40 million to midterms. Now, two others from FTX gave nearly $30 million, his mother, through the secretive Mind the Gap group, which helps raise Silicon Valley cash for Democrats, funneled another $140 million, and that's over $200 million in political contributions, and all of that right before the FTX collapse after the election day. And wait until you hear this. Listen to what Citadel CEO had to say about the FTX balance sheet.
You know, on the balance sheet of FTX is a line called Trump lose. And Sam was the second biggest donor to Democratic candidates.
I'm going to leave it to everybody else to draw their own conclusions about what you're saying here.
Right? Those are really, really ugly facts when you see a fraud of this magnitude having played out, and you find no regulators were there to prevent it. That's a really, really tough story.
And among that, there's all these other theories about how Sam's shirt logo and the Alameda logo might have some connections, but I will let you be the judge of that. And now, even though this has been a tragic last couple of days, we can't forget that the best place for you and for I to store our crypto is in a hardware wallet or cold storage. Take your crypto off exchanges and do it now. And I also do believe that crypto is here to stay. Everyone is saying that crypto is dead, but that's what they always say when things are down and fear is at a max. But I'll be here for the next bull market, and I hope that you are too. And with that in mind, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Until next time.